Hello, everybody. My name is Bob Friedenthal. I'm the owner of mycity.com. I am a veteran of the internet, been on the internet for 28 years. When there was something like 30 million people, and I was running a computer company up to that point, and I decided to sell that company off and start going into the internet. So I started doing search engine optimization even before that term even existed. So it gives you a little bit of a understanding who I am. I'm a serial entrepreneur, and I just love what I'm doing. So um, one of the things I talk about is you cannot do one thing today. You need to do everything. You need to use the mediums that people will find you, such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and more. You need to be doing calling. You need to be doing texting, emailing, um, all the various forms of communication. There's a big reason for that. We have a very, very crazy, busy uh, economy today with people. And, the first thing you want to do is you want to meet somebody and you want to try to develop a relationship. Well, the first thing you should be doing is helping, not selling. If you try to sell too quickly, they're going to say, the heck with you. I'm not interested. But if you can create a relationship with them, then you're in much better shape. So the way that you create the relationship is helping them. Ask them who they want to meet by vocation. And if you can set up an introduction to them, that's great. Um, Call them, text them, and then use the My City referral system as well, because it'll track and show you what's going on with the work that you're doing. And if you're in a networking group, like I run a Friday networking group, and we meet at 8 o'clock, and it's a great little group, and we're looking at growing it. How are you going to grow it? That's your big question. So, by using the My City referral software, it helps you to set up introductions to people. And I'm gonna go right into this so you can see it. So I'm logged into my City account. The first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into what we call the referral wizard. There it is. So there's two ways of searching. So one way you can do it by vocations and names, or you can go later on right down here, which I'll show you is direct to direct. So I'm going to create an introduction of CPA I know. Okay, click on this, and here we go down to Mark Olson. Here he is, right here. Okay. He wants to meet, in fact, I think he might have already done it, but I'm going to show it to you as well. He wanted to meet a business broker. If I could only spell business broker right, easiest thing in the world. I go over here to do search, and up comes Phil Wolfstein. Let's go find Phil. Phil, there we go. Boom. We hit show referral summary right here. And we can do a preview template of what it's going to look like. So you can see the basic structure of it, and we hit send. That's simple. So on the left-hand side was the CPA, who was my connection. On the center in the center is myself, and to the right will be Phil Wolfstein, who is a business broker. Now it takes a while for this to go out. And once that's done, I'll show you the next avenue that you can use. Heck, there it goes. Okay, so right here it's direct to direct. Okay. So on the left-hand side, you know the party. So it's Mark Olson right here. And on the right, it's Phil Wolfstein. So if you know the names of the people that you want to introduce, you go and you test it in the system. And if they're in there, that's great. If they're not in there, the right-hand side, all the left-hand side are your connections. On the right-hand side are people that you think about introducing. And then again, it'll show the referral wizard summary. I'm the introducer right here. On the left is Mark. These are all my contacts. And on the right are people you know. And here again you go and you see it. Bingo, off that goes. So a direct, I use that very frequently. And by the way, if somebody comes up and doesn't have all the information about them, you can send a note to support@mycity.com that you were trying to look for the information about an individual like Phil Wolfstein, business broker, and my team will research that person, and away it goes. Now, what happens with all these connections is they go into a holding queue, and our management reviews them for adequacy. So that's one of the keys to it. But what are you doing? What are you doing to grow your business? We have a system that rates people, and 5 questions are asked. 1, do you want to grow your business? 2, are you willing to give referrals? 3, are you willing to network? 4 is what's your expertise in your field? And 5 is would you recommend them? Each question is scored 1 to 5. And in that first search that I gave you, it was looking for top-rated people. And I knew Phil was top-rated, so it went in there and rated him. So in the system, each question is scored 1 to 5. The minimum is 23 out of 25, and if that person doesn't have a 25 rating, it will not recommend them. So that's how the scoring system works, and it works very well. So if you have any questions about how our system works, please give me a call. I'm Bob Friedenthal. I'm the owner of mycity.com. You can find me on LinkedIn under Rob Friedenthal, name spelled Friedenthal. My phone number is area code 310-736-5787. That's a mobile number. My email address is bob@mycity.com, and you can find me on LinkedIn at rob@mycity.com. We've been doing podcast interviews, by the way, and I just started that about a month ago, and they are just screaming, doing really, really well. So, contact me under one form or another, and I'd love to work with you. Thank you very much for your time. Bye now.